see something nice. I do too. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is not nice. This might be nice though. Look at that. Clinging on. Oops. Can't focus on it. There it goes. Nope. Oh well. Clearly obsessed. What are you obsessed with? My obsession is observational humour because if you're not having fun and you've been doing the same stuff over and over, try something different. And now for something completely different. No, I mean, seriously, it's Friday, somewhere near the 20s in July 2026. I don't know what date it is. I wonder. Not that it really matters, you know, naming the days. Today I'm sitting out this morning, right now. Sitting, looking at the heat-ravaged nature. Lots of trees and bushes and hedges and flowers and birds and bees. Not much of it indigenous to this area in which I am currently. And I wonder to myself, what does it mean to be indigenous? You know, it's a tiny little world on which we live, this planet. Or is it flat, or is it round, or is it global? It doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is it's small. Certainly in comparison to what I viewed it as a small child, but proportionally I have grown to understand how very small this planet is. And I don't mean like in the cosmos and looking back and looking through space, it's the tiny blue dot. Well, it might be, I don't know, but the point being is I've lived a very adventurous life. I've been around a lot on this planet. So where am I indigenous to? I mean, I can see that the trees and the greenery around me is in need of water, and when the weather system decides to give it water, it will replenish. Yesterday there was a huge fire not far from here, probably sparked by some errant smoker or I don't know. I mean, not looking to apportion blame. It's all like tinder at the moment, and you know, it's hard to understand why people endanger themselves without having an adventure. Oh my gosh, you know, I'm scared of that. Well, it's an adventure, you know. Oh, hello, we've got people in the chat. I will ask them questions and see if they have answers. So where are you indigenous to? Do you put yourself in a category of I am English, or I am American, or I am Australian, I am... So do you consider yourself to be from a spot, a small part of Earth, or do you just consider yourself an Earthling? Because I could just consider myself an Earthling, and I mean, people have been saying, "Oh, it's the globalists. Oh, it's the new world order," and all this stuff for a long, long time, and it's because they were fearing foreigners, and I don't fear foreigners because there are no foreigners. There's no such thing as a foreigner. Anyway, Jessica Connolly, hi, shout out. Nazy -1337 P1F said hi. But you know, if you got any questions, I mean, I've got many. I mean, I've been here a long time, so well, that's measuring things again. I've been here a while. I've experienced a lot. So how do you define yourself? As an Earthling? Are you from a country? Are you from a town? Are you from your mother's womb? You know, I mean, you're going to miss the bus if you don't consider yourself to be in the wider expanse. You're gonna be narrowed down by yourself. Anyway, oh, Benjamin, oh, Bengillion _ the bro said hi. Megan Thomas said hi. It's nice you're all saying hi. I don't know if you're getting points for just saying hi, but if you have a question, because you're in the chat room, it's live. If you have a question for me, I am currently sitting, I will give you the coordinates. I am currently sitting on my ass. No, I'm currently sitting in Shadow Hills, California. West Coast. United States of America, North America, Americas. You know, I mean, we're going to keep spreading out, aren't we? El Ramos. Oh, no. I did that wrong. El Ramog. Lol. Nice. Yeah. I don't want to be nice. I want to be me. I think external forces are pushing down on me as I try and expand into this universe, this multiverse, this whatever it is verse. External forces are pushing down on me and saying, stay small. Well, I can't, because I'm huge. Massive. Enormous. I'm bigger than the bigger people that said they were bigger than God. I'm bigger than that. Oh, here comes the cat. Cat heard that and said, no, I'm going to shut him up. Shut him up. You see the cat? Here we are. Hey, kitty. Meow. Hello, mate. Huh. Oop. Hello, mate. going on? So, the relevance of my meandering chatter to the screen. The relevance. Well, it's relevant to me because I'm here doing it. I'm trying to learn. I've been doing that for 70 of your Earth years. I've been trying to learn. I don't know if I've actually gained any wisdom. You know, if there was a chart that said, oh, he's learnt this, oh, he's learnt this, oh, he's learnt this. I mean, almost every time it's like, you know, you get a grasp of what you consider to be your own truth, and then something comes along and tips the balance. Ooh, ooh, oh, well, I thought it was going to be, and yeah, see, because you're projecting into the future something that you're not really sure about. I mean, you think you know, but that's it. It's just thinking, isn't it? You think you know, but it's just thinking. Until you're doing, nothing happens. And when you're doing, you think you're doing right. So you're still thinking. It's fascinating how we manage to share this world with so many different living creatures, and yet consider ourselves to be the dominant ones. You know, we're the top of the tree, we are. Yep, we're telling ourselves that. So here we are with dominion over all the animals and all the plants and all the magic and all the beauty that is the organic oneness of this earth. The organic oneness. Morning, Mr. Crow. But it's there, you see. It's a reminder, isn't it? Hello, Mr. Crow. It's there, it's a reminder. Nature is there to remind us that we are part of a bigger picture. And even though you can get obsessive within that picture and turn yourself into a tiny little molecule, that'll be me. No, it's like you have to consider the value of your own importance. It's called ego. It's called many things. Cats decided to play with the birds. Yeah. Yeah. It's a strange thing when you inflate your own importance. It's strange because in a world of missed opportunities, at the end of your given set amount of days, what was it, earth walks, you know, I walked today. You know, it's like you start to reminisce and you're like, oh my gosh. Am I at war? Somebody said to me, it's like, yeah, that's all we ever do. That's all we've ever done. Humans have always been at war. I was like, no, that's not true. I'm not at war. I'm not at war with this world or with other humans. Well, you're fighting for your place in it. I'm like, no, I'm not fighting. It's like I'm actually having an adventure by staying wide open. See, openness Okay, I'm starting to meander now. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get back to what? Obsession. Yeah. If you spend all your days studying life and not living it, then how do you pass that wisdom on to your children or your children's children or other people's children, to the next generation? How do you pass any of the wisdom you've accrued from observing life rather than living it? How do you pass that wisdom on? Well, there's books, there's these things, the digital interfaces, there's all of that stuff, and you're just thinking, oh, well, I'll pass that. Oh, I've learned something, I'll pass that on. But really, have you learned anything? Because you haven't been living your life, you've been studying life as an observer, and that makes you obsessional as an observer of life itself. I observe, I take notes, and then I make actions. Well, that's a better way, I suppose. But what is the action? Is the action just pontificating to a screen and a bunch of strangers who aren't even asking questions? Talked a little bit to my wife yesterday about the negation of the elders. It's getting worse. I mean, obviously, I negated my elders when I was a teenager, or, teenager's a made up word. When I was a young man, I was like, you did what? You went to war for Queen and country, or whatever reason you needed to convince yourself? No way am I going to do anything like that. So I rejected the elders, my parents and my supposed elders of my tribe, who were trying to convince me that war is peace. We keep the peace. And it's like, peace is peace. You don't keep it, you just have it. And then you become it, and then it becomes you. So it's like, if that's true, then the flip side would be war. And I've never thought that violence has been an answer to our human existence, because violence is the domination of somebody else. I mean, we dominate enough in society. We've already put ourselves at the top of the proverbial animal kingdom on this planet we inhabit. So it's like, if we've put ourselves on the top of the tree there, we're already dominating enough. That's enough. If you're going to do that, then, whatever. I mean, I try and cultivate some form of understanding of everything that surrounds me, which doesn't exclude anybody or anything and all living creatures. So wow, this has turned into a silly talk to myself. Sorry. Got a frog in my throat this morning. Anyway. For many that I've been talking to recently, in my close circle of friends and family, Life has taken on a very heavy-hearted way of being. And I want there to be a light-hearted way of being, because this heavy heart, this idea that, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to. Well, you're going to, so let's not carry around this heaviness. I know there's many things we can concern ourselves with and do better. So let's do it better, not just sit there going, oh my God, you know? So I think my obsession of observation and trying to find the humour in it is important in and of itself. It's important because we take everything personally and we take it too seriously. Life is for fun. Not all, you know, you got nothing to compare it to if it's just fun, but it is fun. It can be so exciting, such an adventure, and yet many people choose to just sit and talk to their phones. That's all they do. They just sit and they talk to their phones. Yeah. That was a good chat, wasn't it? No, it was all right. It's just waking up in the morning. Good morning. Make of it what you will, because it's your will, your free will, to make of it what you will. But try and be kind, because that helps. I'm going to look at these flowers, because they're so delicate, so beautiful. I know it's all out of focus and stuff, but it's a point at which it probably should come into focus. That ain't it. Oh my God. It's all blurry face. Whoops, mustn't start singing. Some more little flowers. So pretty. Oh well. Life's a bowl of cherries. All right. Love ya. Keep on keeping on. Cheers then. Bye for now. Maybe see you tomorrow. I don't know.